What's going on, everyone? Coming at you with another Eagles video. All my Eagle stuff is getting washed, so got my nice scarf my old lady bought me when we went to Lincoln Financial Field 2 years ago when we demolished the Panthers and pretty much embarrassed Cam Newton, but that's another story this year. So coming at you, late video, but we hired Frank Reich as our offensive coordinator for the 2016 season, and I just want to talk about him for a little bit because this guy he's an animal, and I'm so happy that we finally got somebody as our offensive coordinator that actually has some precedence in the NFL. So, little things about him: he's got 11 years of coaching experience. He was a quarterback from 1985 to 1998. He played for 4 teams: the Bills, the Panthers, the Jets, and the Lions. Everybody obviously knows about the 1993 the comeback game when he played for the Buffalo Bills. The Houston Oilers led 35-3 into the third quarter, and he came back to win in the wild card game in overtime. And I don't remember that game. I was a lot younger at the time. 93, I was only 2 years old, but it's just really cool to look up that kind of stuff and read about it and stuff like that. But he was a coaching intern for the Colts from 2006 to 2012. 2012, he was the Arizona Cardinals QB coach, the wide receiver coach. 2013, he obviously was in San Diego as the QB coach, and then in 2014 promoted to offensive coordinator for that year. And I watched the press conference with obviously Doug Peterson, and he said this was before he hired him or whatever, but I also learned that in the 95 season for the Panthers training camp, they were teammates on the training camp. So I think that's pretty cool. They played together for a very short amount of time, but in 2015, as the offensive coordinator for the San Diego Chargers, they finished 9th in total offense. And the Eagles obviously did not finish well where we needed them to be, and it kind of sucks. But he also led as Phil Rivers is the quarterback. He led the AFC in passing yards in the 2015 season under him. So that's pretty cool, and that's what we need. We need something like that. It also says here that Phil Rivers ranked 5th in passing yards. They were 4th in completion percentage with 66%. And 3rd in completions with 822-ish, I want to say. What I'm more excited about for Frank Reich coming in is that he understands how to be an offensive coordinator. He obviously San Diego wasn't San Diego used to be an animal. They used to be a really good team, and it sucks because they should have got a lot farther this year, I think, but it doesn't matter anymore. We got Frank Reich, and that's all I really care about. Going into the plans for next year, I think he's very important because I think he's going to produce a lot more offense on our end. I know we're keeping Sam Bradford. Obviously, we're keeping DeMarco Murray, Ryan Matt. We're keeping all these impact players, and compared to what Chip Kelly would do, I think Frank Reich, him combined with Doug Peterson, it's going to be a great going to be a good season. Obviously, nobody knows what's going to happen, but it's not a big deal at this point. I think what he's going to bring to the table with Doug Peterson. Obviously, we know Doug Peterson helped lead Jamal Charles before he got hurt in Charchandic West to a really good run percentage, and they were really good in rushing yards last year. So I think what's going to happen is when Frank Reich comes in, I think a lot of the plays that the Eagles are going to have next year, I think we're going to get out of the shotgun. I think we're going to go more into the pistol and more right behind center. I think we're going to have guys like DeMarco Murray, Ryan Matthews, Darren Sproles, a lot of those guys, that predominantly run in the backfield. They're going to be sweeped out, and they're going to be doing corner routes. And I think we're going to get a lot of our running backs. It's going to have a lot of receptions this year compared to this year. I know that Doug Peterson likes to work his guys out of the backfield, but if you really see it, the Eagles didn't have a full back this year, and I know the fullback term is used very, very loosely, and there's not many more. There's not fullbacks this year like there was in the past, obviously. But I think we're going to use Darren Sproles and DeMarco Murray as fullbacks and more halfbacks in this situation. So I'm really excited for him. Obviously, you look at Frank Reich's numbers coming into into our season as a coach, and I'm very, very excited. Obviously, we're bringing back our special teams coach, who's probably one of the best in the league. Obviously we have Doug Peterson in, and we're bringing back Deuce Staley and Jim Schwartz being our defensive coordinator. It's going to be an excellent, excellent year coaching wise. I know that Doug Peterson hired about 16 coaches this year, and I know he cleaned house, so that's excellent, excellent, excellent in their end. So, I'm very excited. I don't know about anybody else, but I think it's going to be a good year for us. Obviously, time will tell with injuries and who we're going to let go, if we're going to keep certain people. But we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a good year for us. So let's see what we can do. Go Birds, and we'll see you guys later.